and then that. What do you know when you make when do you make the mics live? When is it?
Right as the song's fading out.
That
If
song,
go,
the
there you
second
go.
song, or the
Yes.
first song?
The second.
Second song.
I do
Okay,
that
second
because if I
song.
don't, it plays the audio twice, the music twice, and it echoes.
Technical stuff, Eric Striffler.
We love to
technical
see
stuff.
it. We love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Positivity Report. It's a Thursday. The man, the myth, the legend. He lives the dream.
A dream.
A dream. From town to town. He is. Listen, man, I'm jealous of you. I know there's a lot of people out there that'd be like, why does he do that? I don't think that at all. I don't. I'm like, why didn't I do that? Eric Striffler in the building, brother.
Yeah, baby. Oh my God,
so
I love
great
it.
to see you, man.
So exciting.
Yeah.
I've been on all your sets, I think, at this point. I think I've been on all the sets.
Yeah. I will say I have a video coming. I mentioned it last night on the main show. I have a video coming. I'm just going to post on social media or our social medias, whatever. Moving out of that apartment after 12 years. Very emotional, Eric Striffler. A lot of dreams happened in there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of fun stuff.
Nightmares,
A lot of
probably.
nightmares, yeah. A lot of roommates, a lot of silly. I mean, listen, from my buddy Paul and I, who started the Casual Mafia, what this channel started as, okay?
Oh, yeah.
We moved into that place in 2009, okay? Then I had my other good buddy, Rob Lindo, who's a stand-up comedian, now a lawyer in San Jose.
Hilarious.
I had a girl named Melanie who lived with me. She was in 90 Shades of Insane. I think she works at TMZ right now. And then my wife moved in, and my baby was born there. So a full, like a full season of Full
That's a
House.
lifetime.
full
Yeah.
series of Full House
Yeah,
came in
geez.
there.
A series.
right?
I was going to say, that's the series. That's
Series.
Baby Michelle to
Yeah.
fashion designing
So, like,
Michelle or whatever the hell they do
The
now.
Full House finale where she like had amnesia, which made no
Yeah,
sense.
when
I'm
she
still
fell-
upset
She fell off
about
a
it.
horse.
What the hell was that all about? Like, people complain about the Seinfeld finale? No. The Full House finale was an absolute tragedy to the fans. They deserve more.
Do you remember Papuli?
I do.
Never forget Papuli, man. I'm sorry.
I tweeted, you're so funny you mentioned that. I tweeted out about a week ago. I was like, don't doubt the acting showcase that Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen put on in the Papuli episode.
Yeah, that was
'Cause-
great. I made a birdhouse. Where's Papuli?
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
Papuli died. And she's,
Also, Bob Saget. Give it to him.
I mean,
yeah.
come on. Saget's range from being the most crass comedian of all time and America's sweetheart dad
Yes.
has to be the biggest of that of all
Shock
time.
of of life.
It's a really funny story. So my parents, like, we watched Full House in our family, right? Bob Saget's coming to, I think, the Pittsburgh Improv or something like that, right? Back in the day. My parents don't go, but their friends go. They were like, oh, that Bob Saget, we can't go. But you guys should go. Tell us how it is. Maybe next time we'll all go together. They called my parents. I mean, my parents are very Catholic.
I was going to say, don't tell me they went expecting Full House
No,
Bob Saget.
The entire city went going expecting Full House Bob Saget.
Okay.
And they got there. So I remember coming over, and I think I was like 9, 10 years old, something like that. And that my neighbor was like, he said the F word 150 times, and then he told a story about his, and he wouldn't say the word peanut. Like, this is the early 90s,
Anything
man.
but. Anything but.
Anything but.
Yeah.
Where, like, dude, I'm telling you, my parents refused to really, like, respect Bob Saget. We still watch Full House.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong.
Don't, still supported the show, okay? We needed
Supported.
We
They
needed to
the
watch
support.
Stephanie and DJ, okay?
Amazing.
Anyway, this is the Good People Association. If your first time watching, thanks for tuning in. The GPA.fun, you can join the Bucket Club. Merch.thegpa.fun. We've got all kinds of fun merch up there. Building it. Well, I'm working on a deal with some different things, but new merch is coming. You can go to streamlabs.com/goodpeoplegpa, and you can super chat us in here, help support the show. A portion of all things raised on every single program goes to a charity of our choice. We've got some fun charities coming up very soon, and a possible live charity event in June with the Battle Buddy Foundation. We're working on it. Battle Buddy Foundation, Eric, they provide service dogs to vets with PTSD.
Love that.
And
Beautiful.
my buddy runs it. My buddy Kenny runs it. Not Ken Knapsack.
I was just going to ask, yeah.
It's not.
We know him.
He loves dogs just as much, but I wouldn't trust Ken to train a service dog. Ken, listen, I love Grace and Ken so much, okay? And I loved Ratsy. R.I.P. She was a sweet little dog.
Yeah.
But Baxter will literally rip your face off. That dog cannot go anywhere, okay? Anytime I've been there, like, Baxter has tried to attack me, okay?
It's not just you, is it?
No, Ken
You're sure?
is the only...
You're sure?
Ken is the only person that dog has ever liked besides Grace.
Okay.
Am I right, Mike?
I can vouch for this.
Yes.
Do not go near the dog.
and you know me, Eric. I'm a jumpy guy. Like, the first time I went in there, Baxter came running and Ken was like, "We didn't lock her And like there was a scene. And I was like, what happened? What happened? I like closed the door. The dog is literally this big. I mean, the dog is this big, but that little Baxter. And the thing is, that sucks, is Baxter is adorable. He's like this cute little black and white, almost like a Dalmatian, but as a Chihuahua. And you want to pet it, you want to hold it. Like I kind of get near to it, and it's like it gets quiet, and he lures you in. He gets you, and then you get there, and he's like, I'm gonna get you.
You gotta have Baxter on the show.
I know. He might be my best guest of all time. Mark Riley.
Are we sure it's just not Grace back there as Mr. Burns?
Yeah.
Release the hounds.
Release the hounds.
And
Yeah.
she just likes to see it happen.
Anthony Piper in chat says, Josh, when is the next drink up? I believe next Friday, right? No. We haven't confirmed that.
Yeah.
It's in 1 or 2 weeks.
No, just flat out.
I want to make sure
Soon.
I want to make sure that the futility board is ready to go. But also we have a couple of ideas for it, and we got to order that waxing stuff because Ikaika's going to wax my back and part of my chest.
Oh, good. Part of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a little
In
bit.
a design of everyone's choice.
I think he's going to put an eye in there for Ikaika, which is
There
just
you
a
go.
strip down the middle. Because we made him shave his head into a mohawk for charity. And
Got it.
Thus,
I see.
You know, yeah. He has like 37 nicknames at this point, but the Hawaiian Hunk, Prince of the
Yeah,
Islands.
yep.
It was Aloha Friday. Now it's Aloha Friday. But then he shaved the Aloha, so now it's back to Aloha.
There you go.
And then now the Great Hunkino and the Sultan of Swarth.
I was just gonna say, it's starting to sound like Babe Ruth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. I got
yeah.
it.
We got that. So now I'm just the Sultan of Swarth, the King of Craps, because he poops a lot.
What's the one in Sandlot that the two kids say? The Colossus of Clout.
The Colossus of
Colossus of Clout.
The Col-
That wimpy deer.
Oh man,
Baby Ruth. I need to watch that again, man. Damn.
it's such a good movie.
Incredible movie.
How about here's like a funny story. So the bar that I always go to, I posted a picture the other day, Barney's Beanery.
Yes,
West
we
Hollywood.
went. You
we did.
I think you might have invited me specifically.
I
That's,
took
that's
you
your
there.
place. Yeah,
Yes,
right. I was gonna
it's
say
my
that's your
bar.
place. Yep.
So took the little girl.
And I took a cup. You told me to.
I
You
did,
told me to take a little cup.
dude. I had so many pieces of glassware from Barney's Beanery that I almost felt bad like not taking it back. to them.
They stopped me on the way out, and you were like, "No, he's with me." And
Yeah.
some giant bouncer was like, "Got it."
Yeah, he's fine. It's no big deal.
Yeah, when we'd leave, we'd go, we're just going to Barney's South.
Yeah.
That's Macuga's house.
Yeah.
I love
exactly.
that.
The Barney's
remote,
extension.
remote location. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I lived on Flores and Fountain, which was like, I don't know, maybe 3 blocks away, is I would, like, Barney's would close, and I would just be like, if you guys want to keep partying, I live at 1240 North Flores. And easily 20 people would show up every time. And my roommate, who actually had a job, hated me. Because it would be like a Wednesday night. And he was,
I love it, but I understand your roommate.
yeah, no. Oh, I totally get it. To where
get it. I
we
get it.
We had to have like a roommate intervention. We're like, Josh, you can only invite people here on Fridays and Saturdays. And I was like, how about Sundays?
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's pretty good. You can invite anyone you want
Totally.
over, but it has to be on a weekend night. Ah, fine.
Well, this was also at the time when I made like an Ocean's 11 heist of Hennessy. I don't drink Hennessy.
Okay, but you just wanted the heist.
Here's what happened. And I'll tell this straight up. If Baron Davis ever wants to come on the show and defend himself, he can. But, so,
Oh no.
Baron Davis, the basketball player.
Yeah, I'm ready to
Okay.
hear what the hell.
Okay. So Baron Davis, the basketball player from Los Angeles. Jessica Alba was at this party. Okay. So,
At the Beanery or whatever?
no.
the hell?
So this is when I was working at the
Oh,
bar.
I'm picturing
At a
that,
different
that bar. Yeah, okay.
My mom did not like this comment the other night. My dad's like, "Did you ever think about working here?" I'm like, "No. You don't hang out where you drink." And my mom's like, "What, did you do anything else here but drink?" I was like, "It's a bar, karaoke, I guess, and hit on average girls." But so, I mean, Barney's isn't exactly known as like an LA spot where like the hottest girls go.
Hey,
It's
come
kind
on,
of like
man. Just the hottest guys is what
just-
you're saying. I got it. I understand. I see what you're saying.
it's more of a place to like drunk pop a shot, do karaoke, and not pay full price for drinks.
Yeah, I think we did karaoke.
Yeah,
that night.
yeah. So I'm working at this bar called Stone Rose. It was in the Hotel Sofitel, and Baron Davis has scheduled his birthday party there, and he's bought out the whole bar. And now the bar is sponsored by Hennessy that night.
Okay.
So all of the cocktails have to be made with Hennessy. The only thing we're serving for the first 2 hours of the birthday party is Hennessy. And let me tell you, when the bar is full of like 200 people, and you tell them that they can't have anything but Hennessy, people love that. They think
Okay. Oh,
that's-
so everyone was excited.
No, they were angry.
Oh, I'm like, I really thought you were serious. I was like, wow, what a crowd.
I don't drink Hennessy. I'm like, oh, well, I'm sorry. That's all we're.
That's all we
that's
have.
That's all we have.
Guess I'm not drinking for 2 hours.
So, Luke Ellen says, Josh, party boy Macuga. Wild man was party boy, whatever you want to call me. Lover boy, working for the weekend. Eric. So Hennessy comes in and they bring in so much booze, right? Like, I mean, 15 cases of Hennessy. You know how much Hennessy that is? You're never going to go through all that, right? Now, the thing of the party is like at the end, they come back and they pick up whatever Hennessy we didn't go through.
Okay.
Now, the guy that was running Hennessy was really rude to me. Then
I can see where this is
Baron Davis comes. He comes over, and I see him talking to our manager, and he's pointing at me. Like he's pointing, because we all have to wear his jerseys while we're bartending.
Okay, I
That night.
see.
We'll have to
Fun.
wear, and they're like the only size they gave us was like double XL. I mean, this thing is like it's a long
You're
dress.
tripping over it.
Now, I should preface that I'm the only male bartender. Everybody else is either a model or an actress or whatever.
Okay.
So these gorgeous, gorgeous women that were amazing human beings, but they were, stunningly attractive.
Yeah.
So Baron Davis is pointing at me, and then he walks away. He doesn't even have the balls to say it to my face. My manager comes over. He's like, Baron Davis doesn't want you bartending tonight. He only wants women.
He wants you partying, bro.
He wants women back there. So I was like, okay, do I still get to keep my jersey? And my boss was like, yeah, you can keep your jersey. I was like,
Yeah,
do I
we
still
don't
get
want
tipped
that.
out? And he was like, yeah, you have to work in the service well, which was like, I wasn't allowed to work with any of the customers. I had to like sit over there and just like, I'll just make the drinks for the waitresses, right?
Yeah.
So midway through the night, like it is an awful party. People are just rude. Like it was terrible. So I call my buddy and I'm like, hey, go get your car. We're going to steal a bunch of this Hennessy. And he was like,
Oh, no.
no problem. He pulls his car up.
Done.
He pulls his car up in the back of the hotel. I usher out like 2 cases of Hennessy and just put it in his car. I mean, I'm taking I fill his car with stuff and he drives away. And it was, Eric, I'm telling you, Ocean's 11, like 3 minutes. Like, boom, 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 boom. He's gone.
Yeah.
So for the next like year, all I drank was Hennessy because I had like 50 bottles of Hennessy.
Just lining. It was less because you wanted to, and more because you needed to get rid of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
I mean, we could. My dad came to visit, just my dad, and he opened the one cabinet. It was just Hennessy bottles, and he was like, "Do you guys have a problem?"
So also the guest room is actually off limits right now. It's full of crates.
It's just crates of Hennessy. It looked like the scene in Goodfellas when they're selling the cigarettes out of the back of and he's like, "Don't worry, it's okay." He's like, "No, where'd you go?" It's just like young kids selling cigarettes to old men. So that's when I was inviting people over from Barney's, I'm like, guys, the only thing we have to drink is Hennessy. And I'm like, well, I don't care. Hennessy.
Yeah, who cares at that point?
It's
after
2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that when stuff closes around here? I forget. It's like 2?
2.
2?
Yeah. All right, let's talk about your life right now.
Yes. We kind of are.
I wanna-
Now that we're getting into what time bars close.
Yeah, right. What's been a highlight? I mean, COVID's probably been tough in the van.
Yeah, we might
Italy.
have talked about it a little bit. I feel like when we
Sure.
talked in February about this, maybe I don't remember, but yeah, it's been the toughest thing has been that I always say like it's less that I live in the van and more that I live out of the van.
Okay.
Because I'll spend my my day out working at a coffee shop or something, or just out hanging out with friends or seeing movies and stuff. Mostly the van is that I sleep in it and I travel in it. I don't generally spend my day in it. Like some people, they're off the grid and they can do anything there. And
Sure.
it's less like that for me. So that was tough.
Yeah.
Because I usually spend my time out and about, and you couldn't,
Yeah.
obviously. Although now places are open now, I can sit and get some work done. So it's
Right.
starting to come back to that, which is nice.
What's your favorite state in the union? Or maybe like most underrated state that you've seen?
Ooh.
Have you been to all 50 at this point?
At least driven through, not stopped. I still have a bunch of. Oh, not Alaska. Haven't been to Alaska
Okay,
or
that makes
Hawaii,
sense.
but I mean
Okay,
that's
yeah,
no.
right.
I'm not gonna get there in the van. But
Hello,
the-
Delta. Can I bring my
Yeah.
van on the plane?
I don't know. My mind just went to. What I was saying is that I haven't officially experienced all of them, so
Okay.
I can't say for sure yet.
Okay.
But Missouri comes to mind because I've had a lot of good times there, and my favorite city is St. Louis.
Yeah.
We might have talked about it at some point, but
Have you gone up
I-
in the arch?
oh yeah, a couple
Oh,
times. But
okay.
but it reminds me of the
Man, that sounds fun.
It's a little
No,
you've been up there?
I've
little
never even
nerve-wracking.
been to St. Louis.
You've been to St. Louis.
Flown
That's
through
fair.
the
Most
airport,
people
but
aren't
yeah.
thrilled to go to St. Louis.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's telling people you got to go, and they're
Right.
like, all right, whatever.
Sure. I mean, I hear amazing things about the town. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I
Just
swear
for
to
me.
God.
Just for me.
You and I think I
Dad,
have a
name one
friend.
more person.
I have a friend from St. Louis, and they said they love it.
Yeah.
I would like to go to Busch Stadium, see a game.
Oh, man, if you get the right spot, you see the arch in the background.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Okay.
saw I
okay.
think I saw the Blue Jays play there one time.
Okay. Right on.
I think so.
In
I
an
forget.
interleague game. Wow.
Yeah. But
It is
there's-
Jackie Robinson Day today.
Is it?
Yeah,
yes,
it
I think I
is.
saw that.
Yeah.
And Chris Stuckman's birthday.
It's Stuckman's birthday.
It all comes together.
Full circle.
Happy birthday,
Happy
buddy.
birthday, Stuckman. Love it.
I just texted him, so it's on my mind.
Pierre Kelly comes in. He said, underrated state, Ohio. I think Chris Stuckman might
There
agree
you
with
go.
you on
Is that
one.
Chris?
No, he's got an alter ego, Pierre Kelly. That
That
sounds,
sounds like a fake ass name
Really does.
because it's cool.
it's hot.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
too cool.
My name was Pierre Kelly, I'd be a legend. Anyway.
We should go to St. Louis one time then.
Yeah.
I'll show you around. I know it very well at this point. Oh, what?
And then Anthony Pfeiffer comes back and says, as a Buckeye, appropriately rated. Okay, so Missouri. Have you been
I
through
don't know.
Have you been through Montana? I've been watching. I watched all of Yellowstone, the show on.
Don't know it.
No,
No.
it's on Peacock now. It started
Okay.
on Paramount Network.
Got
and
it.
It's Kevin Costner is like the
It's
head.
current show?
Yeah, it's a current
Oh.
show.
Never even heard of it.
Kevin Costner
So many
owns a
damn shows.
ranch
Okay.
called the Yellowstone Ranch, right? And he's a rancher. I mean, here's the thing. It's Kevin Costner just being Kevin Costner. He's on a horse.
Yeah, I can picture it without having to, struggle.
You know the actor Cole Hauser? You know Cole
Name's
Hauser?
familiar.
You-
Face would probably be familiar.
You would know him better as the redhead guy in Dazed and Confused who, like,
I wouldn't know him from that. Like, I can't picture him from that.
let me pull him up.
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah. Bring up a picture.
Jake Baldino chimes in. Oklahoma, underrated.
Oklahoma. I spent some time in Oklahoma. I went to a carnival in Oklahoma. I
Ooh.
think is there a thing city there or a town whatever called Miami? I think.
Miami, Oklahoma?
Am I thinking of the right thing? Because I stayed in one.
See, here's Cole Hauser. Here's the thing.
Oh yes, of course.
You know, he usually would have like a red hair. See, he's
Oh,
like
actually,
more of
that's
a
not who I thought it was.
ginge.
Yeah.
Now-
Okay.
but in Yellowstone, he's got this
Look at
beard.
that comfortable photo.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Kevin Costner. Take a photo with me.
It looks like he's taking. You know when you they would like put Stan Lee in a chair for like 6 hours and nerds would just stand next to him. He wasn't even awake half the time, probably. Reasonably, he's
He's
an older guy. He's like
164
he's like 100
years
years old. But like it looks like that when someone is like doing like a big Spider-Man pose and Stanley's just like,
yes. Yeah.
that was Kevin Costner in
Mm-hmm.
that photo.
How about the one time we went to a con, right? And I saw Eric Roberts. And I'm a
Eric
big
Roberts, I know. Oh
big
yeah.
best of the best fan, whatever. And we were like talking about him on one of our shows because it was Guilty Movie Pleasures back in the day. And I was like, hey man, we really want to get you on the show. And he's like, $30 for an autograph. That's all he said to me. And I was like, all right, great, cool.
Wait.
never mind."
Sorry. The exchange went like this. Hey, we really want to get you on the show. $30 for an autograph.
Correct.
That's how the exchange went.
That's correct.
Did he even hear you? Did he
I
have
don't
earbuds
know.
in?
I honestly, I was so upset about it. Like I love Eric Roberts in Best of the Best. He is so good in that movie. What's Riley? What's Eric Roberts like other big time like cheesy '80s role that we loved?
Oh God, he's been the villain in everything.
I know.
Is he in the music video for Mr. Brightside? Is that him?
It might be.
Who is that? You know what I'm talking about? There's a guy in the video that. It's not Eric Roberts, is it? Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. What have I done? I don't know. I don't remember.
Emmanuel Fuentes sends in a super chat. Thanks for the positivity. Keep doing good work. Thanks, Emmanuel. Appreciate you. No, so we watched Yosemite, and now I'm
Yes.
obsessed with Montana because I only did
Interesting.
stand up one time in Billings, and it was like fly in, fly out.
Okay.
It was like I was just in Billings. Billings was beautiful. I loved it. I mean, it's like a cool little Montana city, but I didn't get out. I want to get out and like.
Well, that's one of those
the
ones I've
range
driven
area.
through, but I
Yeah.
haven't done enough in
Okay.
yet. Like, so I can't speak to Montana. I'd like to. I'm definitely, once things are, and last summer I was planning on doing much more of the Northwest.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's harder to kind of get to for
Right,
me. Not harder to get to, but it just there's less reason. I always have something going on here.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense here in LA. But I want to. I wanted to do that last summer, and then obviously, then it's kind of pointless because I'm not going to see it how it really is.
Yeah.
There's in Idaho, Coeur d'Alene.
Coeur d'Alene is unreal.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go. Well, not supposed to go. Like I have plans, but a bartender. Oh, the bartender at the study in Los Feliz told me
Love that
to
bar.
go. One of my favorites, the black
Amazing.
and white movies.
Yeah,
I watched
so
The
good.
Grinch in black and white.
Oh.
We were talking about Justice League Gray Edition. You ever seen the Grinch Gray Edition?
I
don't
have
think
not.
so.
Does that just pull out the colors in a weird and
Yeah.
kind of noir way?
Well,
Is
it
it
makes them all
still
look
Victor
the
Borga?
same. Yeah.
Or Borgman.
The Coeur d'Alene, he told me to go for 4th of July.
Okay. So
Never been at all.
Coeur d'Alene, my sister-in-law's husband's family. Follow that one. Sister-in-law's family's husband. His
switched it.
sister-in-law's husband's family
Okay.
live in Coeur d'Alene.
Family's husband.
Now here, you know me. I love golf. I'm obsessed with golf. Coeur d'Alene has this. They have an island green, par 3. You have to take a boat to it.
Oh, that's cool.
You tee off. You get in a boat. You go and putt. You come back.
See, I don't golf or anything, but I would hop on
See?
the boat.
Yeah, I think. And every time, I swear to God, I clicked on that golf course one time and I haven't stopped getting advertisements for it since. And I'm okay with that.
You get to see pictures of it all
I
the
mean,
time.
all the time. I got to get up there.
The bartender cracked up because I went in like whatever a couple weeks later or something. And I was like, "Yeah, you remember me? You were telling me not remember me. I'm there all the I'm there pretty often." But I said
Remember
something.
me
I was
from
like,
10 minutes ago?
I was like, "Yeah, you told me about you told me I need to go to Quarter Lane," and I was like, "Yeah, look, see, I wrote it down," and I showed him, and I wrote down Quarter Lane because he didn't spell it. He just said out loud, "You got to go to Quarter Lane." And I was
You're
like,
just driving around
meanwhile,
Idaho.
it's like what like the heart of the something, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like French, like
It's CORDE,
Yeah,
like
whatever,
LAINE.
apostrophe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a tilde in there. Yeah. Matt the Beard Man pops in with a super chat. Thanks, Matt. Matt, we're out of Beer Barrel Bourbon. We've drank it, and we need a sponsor for the show. Eric has easily become one of my favorite people online after seeing on the Wangers.
Oh,
thing.
the Wangers. Wait, Christian wrote that, right?
And that's his alter ego, Matt the Beard Man. He is perfect to have on the Positivity Report and the GPA. Thanks for turning my day around during my lunch, GPA. Hey, Matt, you're the best.
Hey,
We
thank
love
you.
buddy.
That's kind.
The
Love the Wangers. Well, actually, let me plug it
no.
real quick. The last episode, every time I'm on, we're going for longer and longer. We now are at 3 hours and 5 minutes or something like that. Last episode over on Amateur Hour Films, it's absolute chaos.
that's the Snyder cut I want to see.
Honestly, we're
That's
getting
the
there.
Snyder cut
I think
I
we
wanna
joked. Yeah, the next one would be longer.
Mm-hmm.
Should we say what's going on? You saying what's going on tomorrow?
Well, I
or
was just
not yet?
gonna plug it.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
So tomorrow, guys, on Josh Brady, our first ever doubleheader. Okay, first the Damons. You know Molly and Alex Damon?
Any relation to Matt?
No,
Okay, then no.
unfortunately.
Then no.
Molly and Alex Damon are amazing.
I'm not sure. Maybe I do. I'm not sure.
A fantastic. Like I met them backstage at the Schmodown at Star Wars Celebration a couple years ago.
Okay.
Just amazing human
They're in
beings.
the family.
Yeah, they run a
Okay.
Star Wars channel, but they run an amazing YouTube channel. They talk a lot about Star Wars, and they're going to be on the first Josh Brady
Beautiful.
from 4 to 4:30. Then live in studio, the one, the only, Eric Striffler versus Christian Ruvalcaba in a rematch of their virtual Josh Brady,
Yeah.
where Eric was at a Holiday Inn in Missouri, I
I did
believe.
it with Jake as well. If Jake's watching, right?
And Jake, yeah.
Jake had we have to do that again too because Jake had the upper
100%.
hand.
Yeah, he did have the upper
I
hand.
can be in town. He could be virtual. Will give me the handicap or
Well,
whatever.
we got to
call
get
it.
Jake out here again. Like, we're getting all vaccinated. I miss the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a house now. I got a place for he and Amanda to stay. My Amanda and her Amanda.
I was gonna say which Amanda.
Yeah, it's crazy. Jake and Josh married 2 Amandas with 2 weeks apart from each other. I officiate the wedding.
Amazing.
Telling you, one of my favorite car rides of my life was me and you from New York City to the
We
wedding.
talked about
and
this
then
last
back.
time a little bit. Yeah,
It's the
but,
it was the
yeah,
best.
That was well, but not the way back though. Did we
No.
remember what happened the way back?
Yeah, not good.
What happened?
Well,
It's not good. He's not good for me.
Yeah, not good
he was
for Aaron.
fine. I drank
wa-
a lot. All right, it was a wedding.
It was raining. It was raining, and everybody knows what happens when it rains. Mark, you puke on the side of the road. Everybody knows that.
It's beautiful.
Is that
felt a lot
is that-
better after that.
is that oh
You do. You know what I'm saying.
yeah sure.
Jake Valdine. Jake Valdino goes, oh, man. James the Nerd pops in. I rarely am
Oh,
able to see
James.
the show due to my job. Positivity is so important, and I love the vibes. Also, go Tigers and long live Peter Evans.
Yeah, what's up, James? Love
Boom.
it. Go Tigers, Peter Evans. These are all PMI deep cuts.
You know what I'm going to do, too? I'm going to surprise you with something. I'm going to reach out to somebody. I'll just give it away. I'm going to see if Jake Baldino wants to come on and, like, guest announce or just judge you guys while you're playing
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Just be like, nah, idiot. We'll, like,
You're
cut-
basically asking him now.
Yeah, Jake, you're in chat. I see you. Come on. Jake and oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That was not a
Comes in
sneeze.
threes.
That was not a sneeze, was it? It was a sneeze?
It comes in. Told you. Comes in
There
threes.
you go.
Always
bless
comes in
you,
threes.
Bless you.
Matt the Beer Man. I'll send more Beer Barrel Bourbon for Josh Brady on Friday. Matt, you're a legend. Come on.
I tell my mom to watch. My mom might be watching. Hi, Mom. But
I met your
she-
mom at the party and your sister.
Oh my God! Yeah, at my
New York.
at my company's tenure party.
Yes.
That's right. Yes, of course.
Yes.
But she
What a- what a-
might be
what a
watching now. She
time.
might be watching later, whatever. But she told me she was like, oh, I finally guess what I finally watched, and I was like trying to think of movies I'd recommended, and she goes, here's a hint, Beer Barrel Bourbon, and I forgot that that's your
Yeah.
sponsor, so I was like. What did you watch? Another round? Like I was like,
yeah.
what movie did you watch that has to do with alcohol? Bloody Nose, Empty Pockets. What did I tell you to watch? And then she like sent a screenshot. She was watching me and Jake on the
Yeah.
last one, or was whoever was on the last one that we did
Beer
virtually.
Barrel Bourbon. Oh, Christian Ruvalcaba's also in the chat.
Everybody's
apparently.
here. Is he talking shit for tomorrow or what?
Oh, I mean,
Or what is he doing?
should be.
Okay, he better not be
I mean, I feel like we should have you guys like actually fight.
physically fist fight. I was texting him last
This
night.
is a
I
clubhouse,
I
Eric.
said I can't wait to whoop your ass tomorrow.
Yeah.
so.
So bing,
ready.
bang, boom.
Yeah.
Man, the Wangers really put on a good show too. I love those dudes
Best. Yeah, they're the best.
so much. I got to get Christian Ruvalcaba on this show. So many friends, so little time. Good
Beautiful.
problem to have.
Yes.
Eric
Oh
Striffler.
yeah.
Okay, let's go back to you. The funniest thing about your party, right, was I still
Were
have.
you there for the band?
I was there for the
You
band,
didn't
of
miss that?
course.
Wow,
No.
incredible! Lucky Chops.
Dude, it was a great night.
Unreal.
Jake and Amanda were there. I
Yep.
meet your mom and your sister. Here's the funniest thing, and I wanted to get her on the show.
Who, my mom?
No,
Or-
or your sister. I wanted to get Roxy on the show again
Okay.
because your mom and sister were like, so what was up with that interview you
Oh,
did?
come on! Are we really
Right?
gonna?
Oh, I'm calling out Roxy. I'm calling her out. I mean,
I've never said a word about
Yeah,
it.
I
She
know.
was very sweet. I have no problem with it.
Roxy is a sweet human being, but she was so enamored. She bulldozed that entire interview, Christian Harloff style, about just being obsessed with you being in the van.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And so your mom and sister, like your sister is like, oh yeah, the show with the girl that she couldn't with the van. And I was like, I know, we were trying to get away from it.
Well, the funny part about it was we were trying to
Yeah.
we were there not trying to we did we were there to promote the tour because we were going on tour if you recall.
Yes.
And so
the 13 Reasons tour, right?
yes,
Yeah.
exactly, 13 cities wide tour. Yes.
Boom.
And so we were there to promote that. And the only thing is, I'm happy to talk about the van. I love living in a van and everything.
Sure.
I just felt bad because it's like, we're all sitting there like we're supposed to be talking about the tour, and then it's just about me in the van, and I'm like, I could talk. I love talking about it, but I just feel bad that I feel like we're like bogarting the
No,
the point. You know
it's
what I mean?
hilarious. Yeah, and I wanted to talk more about like what you guys were actually doing
Sure.
I watched the first season of 13 Reasons Why. Okay,
You know, there's 4 now, right?
I've
It's over.
heard
It's
this.
done. Yeah.
you know what? I made the transition thanks to like Greg Miller and the Kind of Funny
Transition-
crew, Joey
transition,
Noah.
yeah.
I made the transition to all the boys I've loved before because I feel like that was
Downgrade.
You think?
They're so boring.
What?
So boring.
Come on!
Oh my god.
Those are great coming of age rom coms.
No. Did you watch the third one?
Of course, it was fantastic.
Yeah, whatever.
Have you watched? You know what show I would love to do an audio commentary with you? Let's talk
do
about
it. Yeah.
Teenage Bounty Hunters. Have you done that yet?
No.
Dude, it only got 1 season, unfortunately. Okay, Netflix canceled it. I don't know
It's on
why.
Netflix.
It's
I was
on
about to
Netflix.
ask. I imagined it was on like Discovery or something.
No, it's a comedy, like an hour dramedy kind of a situation. It is by far my second favorite show. My favorite show Netflix came out with during the pandemic. By far my favorite show that Netflix came out.
Really?
Yes, and next to Ted Lasso, my second favorite show that
I still
came
have
out.
to watch it.
during-
No spoilers. Yeah.
I have
still
the.
to watch
Do
it.
you want the DVDs? We got the screeners.
You think I'm gonna watch a DVD? What the hell's wrong with you?
Don't you have a mini DVD player in your van?
What do you have a DVD for?
I imagine.
You're trying to get rid of it. You're like, I don't need it. Who needs this?
It's very true.
It's a Blu-ray.
It's a Blu-ray. Sorry.
Oh well,
Greg.
in that case,
The Sultan of Swarth, the Colossus of Klingon. No,
I had been meaning to watch it though. Yes, I heard it's a great show.
Ooh, how about this? He likes the Colossus of Clouds because he's like a real comfortable, like he's a very
Keep working on it.
okay.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Colossus of Cool.
You-
He's cool.
the Colossus of Cool.
Now there's a genius.
Boom! Mark
cool.
Riley, cut to his camera. Look at him. His glasses may not say cool, but he is cool.
Also, can I just say it was the coolest thing in the world when Mark walked in?
Yeah.
And he walked over here nonchalantly. Without even looking, this light was off. We cut back to his shot real quick. Yeah, the light was off, and he literally, without looking, he went to his desk and just went.
Boom.
I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
I'm telling you, when
The
we
doctor is in.
when we first like plugged this and we did that, I'm telling you what, it changed us.
I get a
Eric
tear in my
Striffler.
eye if
I
I
know.
did. Yeah, that must have been cool.
It's amazing.
Is that a whole process to get something custom made like that?
Yes.
Or is it a
Yeah.
little? Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
then.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. All right.
That was a.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
That was a thing.
I can only
That
imagine.
was the thing.
Yeah.
Here was the best part, Eric.
Yeah.
We get that thing made, and he's like, "Yeah, I can install it for you guys for like an extra decent amount of money." And we're like, "No, we can do
I'm
that."
sure we can do it.
Mark says, "Oh, Josh has got this." It shows up. I have to be an electrician to
all like
install
pieces?
it. Oh my god! So we find an electrician.
Thankfully, we had an electrician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I like hung that on that wall. And dude, this whole place, like we're banging all around. You've never seen 3 guys more daintily hang
it's very
something.
delicate.
It's so
Yeah,
delicate.
Yeah.
It was the centerpiece of our studio.
Yeah.
Stop touching it. Don't touch it.
Also, I can imagine them being like, well, yeah, we could do a custom one, or we have some pre-made ones. You guys want like a cherry?
Yeah, dude, totally. Just an open sign.
How about a
back there?
cherry? Yeah, right. We have open.
Yeah.
How's that?
How do you feel about a woman holding beers?
Yeah. We've
Well-
got a St. Pauli girl from '96.
Live nudes.
Yeah, we've got live nudes. Big Daddy.
Big
Are
Daddy.
you addressing someone in the room?
No, that was the
Is
movie.
that, is that my next nickname?
Oh, Big Daddy.
Yeah, of course.
Live nudes.
Yeah, of course.
My idea for a ramen shop, send nudes.
NOO. Got it.
Got it.
National
Like
Send
that
Nudes
pun?
Day. We talked about this on the Wangers.
yesterday.
No, it's coming up. Isn't it Sunday?
Ooh. You know, I've
I
never
think it's
sent a
the 18th.
nude.
What the hell?
No.
Well, I don't want to get into it. We
I'm
talked about this
married.
at length. We talked about this.
I
at
come out of the
length
shower.
on
My wife's like,
Wangers.
please don't send that to me. I'm like, here you are.
What you got to do
Go ahead.
on the Wangers, you got to go and
Okay.
watch the last episode. We talked about the 6 tips we found online for
Sending nudes?
sending nudes. Yeah,
Oh.
written by women, so it's actually
Okay. Oh,
valuable.
okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But
good.
they're out of order, so don't do them in order.
Okay.
Getting consent is the 3rd one.
Okay.
You'd think that'd be the 1st one. So
Yeah, that's pretty. Hello, my name is Josh. We met last night at Barney's Beanery. Can I send you a
May
nude
I?
picture of me? No,
Here
thank
is
you.
nude.
Good call. Good call. Here's the thing. You see all those like we're not celebrities any means, but somebody hacks somebody's phone and all those nudes come out. Now, for the creepy dudes out there, they're like, great, I don't have to join their OnlyFans. But for
I didn't have $4 to spare to support
Oh,
someone
man.
that's going to give me, well, we'll call it hours of entertainment. But go
I
on.
mean, come on. It was Jennifer Lawrence naked with grilled cheese. I don't need
Ooh.
$4.99 for that.
National Grilled Cheese Day was the day you were thinking about. That was this past
I
week.
knew
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
For real.
As this conversation turns, I will have to say, Elizabeth Lisa Fisher says, "Happy Jackie Robinson Day." Sends in a super chat. It is a positivity day to celebrate, not only for breaking the color barrier, but for moving humanity forward. 100% agree. The Chadwick Boseman movie,
I was just going to say that movie was excellent.
excellent,
Unreal.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Even with Harrison Ford as like the cartoon Branch Rickey.
Yes.
Hey, come on, Jackie, let's go. I'm like, hey, Harrison, just
He was hamming it up.
He-
He was having a good
hamming it.
time, clearly, though. Any movie where he's clearly enjoying himself, I'm happy.
Totally.
That's fine.
Yeah.
my Jackie Robinson played at Forbes Field back in the day in Pittsburgh, and my mom and like my whole family got to see him, which is really cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
My family in the Italian section of Pittsburgh is where Forbes Field used to be. They have torn that down obviously since and built 2 new stadiums, but they left the right field wall up where Bill Mazeroski hit the home run.
Because it's like a classic.
Literally in my great grandma's backyard. I mean, it was
That's
like
cool.
right there.
That's cool.
My mom, we were talking about the other day, because obviously Ken is obsessed with baseball. When they won the World Series in 1960, my mom was 10, and they were living down there, and she said the confetti on the street was like a foot high.
There's confetti on your table, by the
I
way.
know it's from a
Sorry. It just made me think of it. I was wondering what happened here.
glitter. Yeah, there's glitter. Our friend Christy McGee, the one, the only, sent us a tutu for our crock pot, and it had confetti. It had like
I've
glitter.
no further questions, Your Honor.
Correct. Yes. It also the crock pot has been missing.
Where the hell is it?
It's on a mission from God, apparently. Oh, it was actually kidnapped by a crime syndicate. We've sent Liam Neeson to find it.
Understandable.
Understandable.
Or a nowadays Bob Odenkirk.
Well, correct. Have you seen that?
I didn't like it.
Really?
That was
I haven't
all
seen
right.
it yet.
Yeah.
I like the billboards.
Check it out.
Fun.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
not saying not to see it. It seems like everybody. My mom is watching, by the way, right now. She
Oh.
texted me. She liked it. I
She-
didn't love it.
She didn't.
Yeah. There's not much.
She
To,
did.
if you haven't seen it, there's not much
Yeah.
to say about it.
And
so.
your mom, an absolute sweetheart. Not to bring that back. I talked to your mom for like a solid 15 minutes at that
Yeah.
party, and just a sweetheart of a human
the
being.
best.
The best.
Yeah. That was
It's
a
great.
fun party, man. Damn.
Really,
Ah.
really and truly.
Parties
Great.
are coming back, man.
All your parents, Jake's parents, Amanda's parents, your parents. You're the
Everybody.
only 3 people I know from Long Island. So all the sets of parents.
Good group to know.
I'm still telling. I may have said this before in here. I'm not really sure. Yeah, name here says Crockwatch 2021. You're not wrong. Is Jake's mom? We're drinking at that bar before the wedding, and she's like, "What's with the binder?" She was like making fun of me. I was like, "It's got the wedding ceremony in
It's
it."
important.
I love her. It's great. I was also like 9 rosés deep. I think Jake's dad was judging me for like, "You guys want a rosé?" He's like, "No, I'm good."
I
All right.
just recently, I was thinking about you recently, though, because I finished my sister's wedding video.
Oh.
Remember I did Jake and Amanda's wedding video?
Yes.
I've done this was like my 3rd or 4th wedding video
Yeah.
that I've done. I just do them basically as like my gift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's my wedding gift, essentially.
Genius.
And so,
Your gift
yeah,
is
I don't
your
do these
present.
professionally necessarily,
Yeah.
but I finished my sister's, and it's just funny because I was like totally looking toward their video and you, because I was like, well, my sister loved that video, so I got to make sure that it has the same like energy and excitement. Very difficult though, because you are a showman.
Well,
So
well, Eric, if you ever settle down, I'm sure that sound like your mom. If you ever settle down, find a nice girl.
well, my mom knows I'm not going to, so you don't sound like my mom.
Do your parents miss you?
I don't know. Mom, text me. Do you miss
Yeah,
me?
do you- I mean, when was the last time you were home?
Oh no, I was just there. I
Oh.
saw them recently. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good,
Yeah,
good,
I go
good.
back and forth all the time. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
all
just
right.
kidding around.
I mean, no, I worry for I worry about my Eric. I want his family to know that
Like
he
in
loves him.
Nomadland.
Correct.
When she's like, are your parents worried about you? And the kid is like, oh, lady, I don't know. Like, remember he's got like that crazy accent. Like, Crazy.
What
act.
I texted you like 2 days after you came. I was like, "What? How many people are like talking to you about Nomadland? You love
I
movies."
used that.
all
I Instagram storied it because I had gotten like 6 texts like that, and I used you as one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what did I write back? Yes. You were like, how many
Yes.
people? Yes.
Because I don't want to be like, "Hey, have you seen Nomadland?" Of course, he's seen Nomadland.
Immediately.
He was on the mailer for like the GoFundMe that paid for Frances McDormand's salary.
I was alone in an IMAX theater for it. It was beautiful. It's wonderful. So I could openly weep and not bother
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
normally
yeah.
I would openly weep and bother people. Not that it stopped me from weeping. but
Right.
Yeah.
Amanda couldn't get through it. She was not.
That's right. You told me that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right.
I mean, Frances McDormand she's an acquired taste sometimes. Right?
My mom said, by the way, she does miss me. Glad for these live shows to remember what I look like.
Oh, that's nice. We should bring your mom on next time.
Absolutely.
Live from Long Island.
Oh, now there's an idea. Okay. All right. We'll talk.
Maybe the triple header is I virtually bringing your mom for the third
Oh,
job.
no.
Oh, man.
She would love that.
That she'd
and she'd
freak
be
out.
great.
My parents were on last week. They loved it. They had a
I
great
saw
time.
that. Yeah, I saw that. That's great.
Old Man River won't shut up about
Didn't
it.
you not find photos for them or something? What was the joke?
They wouldn't take
Yeah,
photos.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, no. They refuse. They don't trust the thumbnail, Eric. They're
Well, my thumbnail, I have to get you another photo.
it's all the only photo
There's
we have.
only one photo that exists of me on the internet, apparently.
Don't let me let you leave. I'm going to take a picture of you next to that
For
all
tomorrow.
white wall. Yes,
Yes, done.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I've asked Christian Ruvalcaba to send me one, and I'm waiting. So Christian Ruvalcaba, can you send me it?
My mom says she's there, by the way. She's ready.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
She seems like a gamer. She's
Oh,
into the
yeah.
game. Oh yeah.
you should have a gamer moment.
Okay, so update. What commentaries you working on? What kind of stuff are you working on right now?
Just recorded some of the funniest commentary tracks
Okay.
ever yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll just say what they are because people know we're doing them. Do you
Okay.
know that show Prank Encounters? No. Okay. It's a Netflix show, Gaten Matarazzo. from
Yeah,
Stranger
yeah,
Things.
yeah,
He
yeah.
hosts. You remember Scare Tactics back in the day?
Yes.
It's Scare Tactics. It's literally the
Okay.
same company. It's the same actors from Scare Tactics that do the spooky stuff.
Okay.
And Gaten Matarazzo hosts it, doing his best Ashton Kutcher impression,
Sure,
which
sure,
is
sure.
not a great one.
Yeah, yeah.
And
does he have teeth, or is that just a Stranger Things
This
thing?
is no. Okay, this is the thing that keeps coming up. He actually has a disease or something that he actually was missing. I mean, I think he has teeth that what do you call it? Like a bridge or maybe or something like
Okay.
that. Yeah. But the first time that I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I was confused because they made it a plot point in Stranger Things.
Sure.
Because of that. And
Okay.
so I was like scene to scene he didn't and I was like, is this like continuity error?
Yeah.
And then I had to be told no, Eric, he actually has that's a thing. That's real.
Okay,
And I was like,
okay,
I don't know what
okay.
the hell's going on.
Got it.
But so that doesn't happen to factor into to Prank Encounters, though.
Okay.
It does in Stranger Things.
Okay.
And Prank Encounters, although you'd think,
Here's
of
a
all
prank.
things, I was
Yeah.
going to say, I think you'd use it. But
yeah, for sure.
no, but he hosts. I mean, he's a sweet kid. I'm making
Sweet
fun
kid.
of him, obviously, with
Sweet
the
kid.
Ashton Kutcher impression and all that.
Sure.
But he has this show, and we just did season 2. It's
Oh.
only 7 episodes, 20 minutes
Nice.
each. It's like nothing.
Yes,
And
I
it's
love that.
it's some of the funniest. I did it with Miles, and it's the most fun I've had in a long time.
You
It's
guys do
unreal.
such fun stuff.
Dude, well, we're gonna do something now for that show. You
Yeah.
said we'll do that.
Just here's what you do, because you guys do the first time you watch the episodes, right? Or do you watch and then rewatch?
Oh, usually it depends what it is.
Okay.
We always say what the situation is, but
Yeah.
most shows and stuff like what you're talking about is usually like a first watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We don't write the jokes. We don't do it
course.
to come up with jokes.
Yeah.
We'd rather get the fresh perspective
of course,
it. Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
What GPACharity, what was that show you showed me a couple weeks ago where it was just like a Japanese show, but they
MXC.
MXC,
yeah.
funniest thing
Don't get
ever.
eliminated.
Probably I don't know that it flies anymore, but
Oh,
it is
no.
the funniest thing
Holy
ever.
cow.
Yeah.
I was glued to the TV because he's
That was your
recommended.
first time seeing it?
Never. Yeah.
Yeah, they channel on Twitch plays old
Oh,
episodes.
I've seen it. Yep, I've seen it. It's just nonstop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yep.
So yeah, it's just. I mean, I was glued.
It's like Kung Pao.
but here's
Remember Kung Pao?
I do remember
with
Kung Pao.
Duckirk?
Yes.
Not Odenkirk.
Chosen one.
Chosen. I'm coming. I mean, that's a funny movie, man. Actually, I will say that is not a good movie, but some of it is 10% of it is the funniest shit I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my life. 90% of it is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I think that's a lot of movies that I like that people are like that. I'm like, guys,
that 10% though
Oh.
is really freaking funny, like
Yes.
unbelievably.
I feel like, and I know that this is definitely false, but I feel like I was like the first person to watch Wet Hot American Summer. in Pittsburgh and tell people about
Okay,
it.
the original one.
The original
Obviously,
one.
David Wayne and
Like,
everybody, yeah.
I would go and guys, you got to watch Wet Hot American Summer, and guys would watch me like, I don't know about that movie, Macuga. I was like, are you
Totally
idiots?
like flying. They're like, it's a
Totally.
little awkward.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for like, back in those days, the hardcore straight male was like, there was like a weird gay scene in there. I was like, it's hilarious. You have to go with the comedy of David Wayne. And
Man, he's
the
a
best
genius.
part about that, talk about DVDs, is that the blooper reel on the DVD of Wet Hot American
It's
Summer
probably as long as the movie.
is incredible.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't
it's
think I've
unbelievable.
seen it. I got to look it up.
Oh, dude.
Stella, David Wayne, Michael Showalter,
Yes.
Michael Ian Black, all those guys.
It's Bradley
unbelievable.
Cooper's first movie.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that's right.
And Amy Poehler's on fire in that. There's so many. Christopher Maloney as the chef. I could go on for days about Wet Hot American Summer.
Wait,
That's
Bradley Cooper is in the first one?
Yes.
Is that right?
He plays the.
And then he's in the second one playing older but younger, quote
Correct.
unquote, was the joke. That's
Correct.
right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, well, he was paired with Amy Poehler.
Amy
right?
Poehler. They were
the
the
theater people.
correct.
Oh my God. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
I remember the Netflix stuff more because it's more
Totally.
recent, but I haven't seen that in a while.
John
Damn.
Hamm makes that cameo as like the FBI agent where he's trying to buy condoms
And
with
who
Ken Marino.
plays the can?
The can is played by H. John Benjamin.
That's right. And then
Yeah.
he's in
Correct.
the sequel and becomes the can.
Becomes the-
Unbelievable.
he becomes the can.
Unbelievable, man.
So good. But I will say, for Teenage Bounty Hunters, just watch like the first 30 minutes of the pilot.
Did you get an idea?
Get an
And
idea.
then I'll come back to you.
Correct.
Beautiful.
Because I think you'll be addicted to it like right away.
All right, I love it. Let's do
Yeah.
it. I love it.
I mean, it's right. It's a better version of 13 Reasons Why.
You don't know that. You're nothing. You don't know anything.
I watched the first
Sorry, this is
season.
a positivity report.
I
You're
do.
nothing. I'm like, you're nothing.
I'm
You know
nothing.
nothing.
I know nothing. Listen, I know that there are still people out there because the Prince of the Islands, Aloha Friday, GPACharity, recommend. He's like, you got to watch One Punch Man. I can't do anime, Eric. I can't do it. It's not that I don't appreciate the medium. That's what people get wrong about me. I appreciate the medium.
Where's the discourse?
There is a literal person that I had to block on every piece of social media that attacks me for not liking anime. It's not that I don't like it. It's that my brain can't translate 2D animation. It can't do it anymore.
Interesting. Okay.
I was a kid, okay? When anime started becoming popular, I was already into my teen years, and I can't go back
Right.
and watch it now.
Okay.
It just doesn't equate.
Fine.
Now, listen.
You're making more enemies right now. Though.
Oh, of course. If my little daughter's like, Dad, I want to watch One Punch Man, I will sit down and watch One Punch Man with her and text during the episode.
Is it violent?
It's very violent. Listen, 3 days in, we just got home from the hospital. Guess what was on TV that night?
Godfather.
Bad Boys 2.
Okay.
And guess what we sat down and watched while she slept?
Bad Boys 2.
Correct. Okay? So when she says to me, Dad, what was the first movie you made me watch? Bad Boys 2. Because it's on your mom and I's wedding
Technically.
ring, and it's the greatest movie ever made.
Oh, that's right. There you
Okay.
go. Have you ever, I'm sure you've talked about this plenty,
Go.
but I don't know. You might have an answer ready to go. What's the first movie you're going to show her? Like, what's on your list for as soon as she can actually like follow what's going on? What are you excited to show her?
Well, I think like the first franchise that I show her is Indiana Jones.
Oh, I was thinking like Back to the Future was about to pop
Okay.
up.
Then
Okay.
probably a Back to the Future.
Something like
I think
that.
she'll
Okay,
really
Indiana
get a
Jones
kick
though.
out
Yeah,
of
that's
that.
classic.
Yeah. And then, I mean, obviously she's going to love the Disney movies kind of a thing, but I think the first animated Disney movie I'm going to show her is the Robin Hood one with the foxes.
Okay.
You know?
Get her started on attractive fox
Totally,
characters.
yes.
Don't people have the hots
Hot
for
fox,
this?
yeah. He's like Hot Sauron. Did you see that going around?
No.
So Hot Sauron apparently is the thing in the new Tolkien series that's coming out on Amazon. Like Sauron is hot.
Oh, is the actor?
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. It's like a Jafar situation.
oh, yeah.
Where they got like a hot guy instead of an imposing guy, and it didn't really work.
Did not work. Yeah. Ooh, hot Jafar.
But the original Jafar was hot too. Come on.
Dude,
Come on.
come on. The jawline on that guy?
Are you kidding me?
The chin beard? They basically took Jafar and put him on Scar. Scar and Jafar.
Okay.
It's basically the same name.
There you go.
Okay? They just made the lion Jafar or vice versa. I don't know which came out
Scar.
first.
I like it.
Is Lion King before Aladdin or
Aladdin came out first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
is that right? I was going to say the
92.
opposite. Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
So they took Jafar and they're like, seems like people thought this guy was evil. Let's put his face on a lion.
It's like the
and
same
just call him
exact face.
Jaskar. And they're like, how about Scar? And they're like, okay, got it. Done and done.
Shared universe.
That's how that came out.
I'm going to have to wait longer than you to, if I have a kid, well, I'm excited to show him Saw. So I got to wait a little longer.
What is wrong with you people? and
I
these
need to
editing
wait
horror-
until what, at least 10?
15,
Oh, okay.
30? I don't know.
9.
I saw,
9, yeah.
no pun intended, okay?
Oh, okay. I like that.
The owners of an Italian restaurant here in LA were one of the first investors in Saw, right? And I used to go to this Italian place all the time, right?
Okay.
And they the first Saw was made for nothing.
Yeah.
But the owner invested a
What's
decent
the
amount
name?
of money.
If you,
Of the restaurant? Tironi.
or what's the name of the person?
I don't remember the name of the person.
Okay.
But
I bet I'd recognize the
they
name because I watched the movie
invested-
so much. I bet I've seen the name.
Totally.
Wow,
And I can point it out to you. It was a family. They're from Toronto, I think. But the restaurant started in Toronto and then came down here. It's one of the better Italian restaurants you're going to go to. I think it's called Tironi.
Okay.
And
If it's Halloween, it must be Tironi.
so, Christian Vacaba pumps in. I'm so stoked to show my future kid Nightmare on Elm Street. Stop it!
There you go. Yeah. there you
Stop
go.
propagating horror movies.
We're all excited for horror movies.
Yep.
there.
No horror 2021. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, so Tironi.
listen, basically, every time people raise money here, like, can we get Josh to watch something?
Oh, that's right. Of course.
I had to watch
honestly forget-
Poltergeist.
Yeah, I watched you
Yes.
bumbling around a house in VR recently,
my
and just
God.
yeah, it was great.
It's
It's
terrifying.
hilarious.
So, so they were like, hey, have you ever seen Saw? And I was like, nah, I don't really do horror. And they were like, really?
More of a thriller.
Yeah. So I watched like the first
Not the point.
15 minutes, and as soon as that creepy dude like came on the screen again, like I was
The
like, all right,
bicycle
okay.
or yeah, with
the face,
the clown,
the
little
clown
puppet.
guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry, guys,
Silly,
I
yeah.
got to stop you right here. I'm more of like a Bad Boys kind of guy here. I'm more of like a Wet Hot American Summer. I appreciate that you guys made this movie and that you were an investor and like it's made your life and there's 19,000 Saws now and
9 is coming out, man. Oof,
Saw
crazy.
9.
Yeah, and Saw 10 has been greenlit for next year, I think.
Well, so what would you? Then that's the question: is would you rather watch a Fast and the Furiouses or Saws?
Just in life in general.
Yes, like you're in the van. Somebody says,
Okay,
"Hey,
I'm there.
the only way you can get to start the van to move forward is to watch these 9 movies or the Fast and Furious because it's about family, or the Saw franchise because it's about
You just
a
did a
creepy
Jigsaw.
clown."
Actually, it sounded more like a Jigsaw
Oh, did
impression
it?
than a Vin Diesel impression.
It's about family.
I gotta go with Saw only because those movies are like barely an hour and a half.
Okay.
And so I'd get to start my car quicker.
Wow.
My van.
Wow.
If that's the rule,
Okay. Okay.
I'm with you, dude.
That's a loophole.
right?
Eric Striffler. It's never not been said. The man's a genius. He finds a loophole. He's like, listen.
Loophole King of Long Island.
Correct. He's call 1-800-LOOPHOLES. I got you. Am I a lawyer? No. Am I a paralegal? No. I just know loopholes. Call me.
Jesus. Loophole
Here's my card.
consultant. This reminds me of my the loophole consultant idea reminds me of my friend and I did have an idea recently that because she was like I have therapy in like half an hour. I don't know what to talk about. We were like chatting about it and I was like, well, this is the thing you got to talk about. The thing you've been telling me about, and she was like, yeah, but there's this, and I was like, yeah, but that's not as important, And then I was like, that's a business.
Pre-therapy.
Pre-therapy, you call me. And I tell you, and I talk you through what you should spend your hour talking about. Get a little, it's an idea for a business.
I think I've got the name for it. Therapy.
Therapy! That's better than, I was going to call it cut the crap.
I go puns all the time, Eric.
Yeah, so therapy. It sounds like it's a Pokemon, which, by the way, I should really check the Wangers Discord real quick.
What, is somebody giving you Pokemon cards?
No, they're...
Aren't they Dogecoins now? Aren't
real
Pokemon's
quick. Look, have you
Dogecoins?
seen this? Have you seen this real quick? Look at this. Look, you go in there, and Christian's probably cracking up right now. They have a whole thing, and it's not just them that does this, but so a wild Pokemon has appeared. Oh, that's Electabuzz. I could have gotten it. It was at 9:45, but look, see, somebody got it. So they put catch it. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I just
Genius.
2 minutes ago.
See,
I
again,
just missed it.
something that missed my generation.
Pokemon altogether.
Pokemon
Yeah.
altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Captain Kickass, Prince of the Islands, Aloha Friday.
The Colossus of Clouds,
The
or whatever
Colossus
the
of
hell you
Kick-Ass,
said.
yeah. The Colossus of Clouds, the Sultan of Swarth,
It sounds like he's like vaping over
the Great
there.
Hunkino,
Okay.
the Hawaiian Hunk. He loves Pokemon, right? So what was it, like 2 weeks ago? You're like, I'm gonna go to Target. I don't know why I made you sound.
Yeah,
like
what's that voice?
I don't know. I'm gonna go to Target and get some Pokemons. And I was like, all right. He's like, because they're really in demand right now. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And then when the Pokemon Go craze was going, that was happening at Comic-Con.
Yeah. Oh, that was a blast.
And everywhere you went, people were like, move out of the way. And it was like, guys, we're adults. Stop doing that.
No,
And
you're
then
wrong. Once
I
again.
know. And this I know. It's happened.
I was
That
driving
was-
around at midnight trying to catch Pokemon in parks.
Nothing was better than living in Manhattan. I was living on 14th Street
Yeah.
during that time, and I would walk down at middle of the night, like you just said, midnight. Walk down. That's not the middle of the night in Manhattan, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's pretty early. I would walk, maybe even at 2. I would walk to Union Square, right
Yeah.
down the street. 10-minute walk, and packed.
Pokemon.
Packed, because that was like a hub of where lots of Pokemon were.
Unbelievable.
Dude, that was the only thing that brought people together for a few months. Really, I think that it is amazing that we like. I feel like that, and then like a very divisive political climate for the last few years. Like, but that was like so positive, and then there's a lot of negative. We need Pokemon Go to come back. I
listen,
think that's what we need.
I don't disagree. We should do more goes in all things. Like, hey, go and get a bunch of these things, and you can become a member of this. Like, why aren't we doing more goes?
I was just pitching to in the Wangers Discord. There, I was pitching.
John G says I had to mute that in the Discord because I know nothing of Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
You and me
it's,
both,
it's
John G.
crazy. It's
You and me
crazy.
both.
And they were telling me on the Wangers the other night that it's ruining their lives because it's constant. You saw, I just did it. I
Yeah.
need to get in there. But I was saying I want to get one going that's like, emo go, and it's just that you collect old singers and musicians from emo bands.
Oh,
I feel like I'd be pretty good at that because like if the image popped up
it's a very
and I had to guess who it was.
select group of people, and you know where the emo go is because they're all dressed in black.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got it.
I know. Stacy and Brooks popped in the chat. I do have to thank Stacy and Brooks. She sent Amanda this amazing homemade bag. It's like a shoulder bag, maybe a diaper bag, perhaps, or you could just put the baby in it. I'm not really
I
sure.
was gonna say whatever you put in it is what decides what the bag is.
The bag is. Oh, it's a mini fridge. Put 6 packs of yogurt, whatever you want to keep cold, son. Name the movie.
I don't know, but I like
Tommy
it.
Boy.
Oh, damn it.
So, and then Anka Von Doren, she's one of the best. She says, I'm not really scared of movies anymore. What?
After living through reality.
Billy Atwood says Yacht Rock Go. I could collect a classic Yacht Rock.
Okay,
albums.
there you go.
Maybe a Daryl Hall or a John Oates.
I think there's legs to this potentially.
Christopher
This
Cross
seems to
is
be a
out there
thing.
just sailing, and I catch him.
I
You got to
think
have a
this
hat
has
on.
Potential. Has potential.
See?
A holographic Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
Holographic. It's super rare.
It's the black and white Michael McDonald when he was with the Doobie Brothers. That's the one you got to get.
Oh, that's the gray edition.
Yeah, the gray edition of the Positivity Report. Can we make this gray? Do we have the ability to do that?
Oh, if we can go
To make this
grayscale right now, this is going to be
like black and
incredible.
white?
Would this be a first?
This would be.
Why would it have happened before?
This is when Mark Riley starts paying attention when we go gray.
Yeah, he's right. Well, we'll see if it happens.
Mark's over there like,
Yeah.
guys, I have started a small business. It's called Pokemon Go. It's
No. It's the pre-therapy.
Oh yeah,
here
therapy,
we go.
therapy. Oh, you're
Therapy.
starting it. Yeah, it's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Just trademarked for the GPA Therapy.
Therapy.
There you
I'm,
go.
I'm down with that.
I think that would be a fun. You should make that a show here where people call in before they go to therapy. That's it.
Yes, sure. And you have to be. Oh, look at us go. Wait.
Oh, see, now you don't mind sitting for 4 hours.
My man. Does he still say that in the gray edition?
Dude, I
don't
am
know.
so excited for. Did you hear that they're making a solo cyborg movie?
No.
They announced it like 7 years
I
ago.
liked Cyber. Oh, look at us now.
He knows what I'm going
I see
for.
where you're going with this.
Good.
He heard me. Did you hear what I said?
missed it.
They
Fuck.
announced it 7 years ago.
Yeah. I hear it. Yeah.
That is.
It's a
I love
road
that you
trip
caught
movie
that.
with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Flash. I hear.
I that has been my. If you look up, and you should, and you could do it whenever you want to, but in general, #Cyborg2020. Going back for years, I decided in that moment to get hyped for a movie I knew never would come. And I swear to God,
Is there a countdown on the outside of your van?
no,
Like cigarette
look
deaths?
through, if you want to
days
bring it up, you
until-
can bring it up right now. Look through the #Cyborg2020, and
German Puebla says Cyborg 2020.
yeah, it's Hermione. Yeah, he knows it. He knows.
Herman.
Cyborg 2020. It's been going on for however many years. Because on pretty much it back in the day when
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
me,
yeah.
Jake and Mike. That was the news, and I literally that was when we were coming to the end of wanting to talk about movie news because I was like, guys, what? You know what? It was that scene in Social Network when he's doing the glottal stop thing, and then Aaron Sorkin goes, guys, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Because we were like WB or whoever it is, Warner Brothers DC. They announced Cyborg coming out in 2020, and I looked around and I was like, no. It's not. It's not going to happen. That's not a thing.
No.
Why are we talking about this like it's news?
Yeah. Cyborg 2020.
You got to look through that hashtag. It is one of the fun. I'm so proud of that. It's been going on for so long. It is one of my proudest things in my life.
I'll be honest. Okay, I watched the first season and a half of Flash. I would have watched way more seasons if it was a Cyborg show.
Was Cyborg on The Flash?
No,
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm just
you
saying.
say that about any show.
Well, what I'm saying.
I watched the first
they were
season and a half of
supposed
King of Queens, but if it was about Cyborg, I would have watched more. Like, what are you talking about?
Don't you dare insult King of Queens on this show, Eric Striffler. Okay.
Don't
King
you
of
want to see
Queens.
Kevin James suited up as the Cyborg?
Yes, the suit would be a little tight. Okay. I love it. You know what the best part about Kevin James is? Is that Kevin James held on to try and he put wigs on in movies. Like his wig in Hitch is insane. Now he's just bald. He just shaved it off. He went full Travolta.
my friends and I had a conspiracy theory going. This was on my buddy Paul's podcast that we used to produce.
That he
back in
was
the day.
Cyborg.
No,
Oh.
that he was somehow responsible for the death of Chris Farley because he took over for Chris Farley in
As the
Adam
fat
Sandler's
guy.
life.
Yeah. Oh.
Think about it.
Whoa.
You think grown-ups would have had Kevin James or Chris Farley?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Chris
just
Farley
saying,
for
Just
sure.
saying.
Oh my god.
It's interesting, isn't it, when you start unraveling the truth?
Oh man, your conspiracy theories. This is like QAnart.
I can't. What the
It's not QAnon. It's like a Q-mart, right? It's like a
We can do better
Q-mart.
than that. We can do better than that. Wait.
QAnart gonna happen here? No, QAnart. This is great TV. This
Yeah.
is Q.
Nah, we'll come back to it.
And this is when all of a sudden our chat floods with like, they had kids in a pizza place. Name here says, but Josh hates robots. He's not all robot. He's a man. He's still a man.
Josh
in
hates
there.
robots, but he loves men. And that's why Cyborg is his number one.
You know who I do
There's
hate?
some man in there.
There's a man.
That's what he's saying. He's like, but there's a man in there.
Listen, he's a man. He had a beard.
Did he have a beard?
No,
Cyborg?
that was Jesus, and Jesus had a beard. It's from Talladega Nights.
Oh,
Come
that
on.
one I know. That's not
Oh.
one of my more known Will Ferrell joints.
Yeah,
I'm a Step Brothers guy.
I mean,
Ah.
I love Step Brothers.
Yeah.
You kidding me? He wears that Pablo Cruz shirt half the movie. Pablo Cruz, one of the greatest yacht rock artists of all
Oh, there
time.
you go, bringing it back.
Yeah.
So you just got that one.
Lover
Yacht Rock, go.
found All right,
Or Yacht Rock.
are you ready for a dad joke, Eric?
When am I not?
You ready for a
Of
dad
course.
joke?
Oh, okay, that's right. I really love this version of the song, by the way.
It's
It's awesome.
instrumental, just fantastic.
It's great.
Okay, Eric, how do you make holy water?
I don't know. Shoot it with a gun.
That's effing hysterical. Holy shit! Yeah. That's
No,
the alternate answer
I
to this.
don't know how to make holy water,
Yeah,
Josh.
you boil the hell out of it, Eric. But I'd rather shoot holes in it, to be honest with you. Woo! Yes.
I like boil the hell out of it, though. That's good.
It's
That's
not
good.
bad. It's
Yeah.
not bad. It's not
Shoot
as good
it with
as
a
shooting.
gun.
Yeah, shoot it with a gun. I just see Eric Striffler at a waterfall with two guns, just going crack, 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 crack. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Making holy water."
That's the if anything, you flip it around and that's the pun.
Yes.
The holy water pun. Yeah.
It's the beginning of Wet Hot American Summer 3, Eric Striffler edition.
But I mean, you dressed as a priest, shooting a gun firing an AK-47 at a waterfall. I'm picturing it's like a political cartoon.
Yes.
I'm picturing.
Yep.
Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm picturing a
something
bunch
there.
of vampire hunters that
Yeah.
are clueless.
That guys,
we just came up with a whole. We need to make a movie about this.
I know. Is this a Dogecoin or the NFT?
This is an NFT.
This is an NFT.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
NFT.
Making holy water. We got to get you on it. You and me. We'll just get. Yeah. I'll get a BB gun. You get some old pistols.
Done.
Ikaika Shively, he'll get a bow and arrow. Mark Riley will get a spear. Ken Knapsack will just hit baseballs into it. We're just hitting holes. What are you doing? We're making holy water.
There you go.
Or you get Nicolas Cage at the beginning of Face Off where he's the priest and it's that creepy scene where he's like, the kids
that's
are
what he can-
singing and he's like, "What are you doing?" Nicolas Cage is like, "I'm making holy water."
I love it. Hitting holes, by the way, I've seen that film.
I don't know that film.
You said something about hitting holes.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that was a movie.
Mhm.
All right, let's do some videos that make me smile and get out of here.
Aw,
Williams,
it says
yeah.
I love you. Like the.
Okay, watch this.
Oh.
Okay,
Put my glasses
this-
on.
Oh.
Oh!
watch it. I got him.
Oh my God!
Oh, amazing.
Whoa! I thought it was a cat at first. It's another dog.
It's
Oh
a
my God!
It's a puppy.
See, he was ready on that
So
one.
awesome.
Oh shit!
This dog is hilarious.
That is fantastic.
Oh man, just the best.
I want that dog.
I know.
People, I see.
How
in
do
the
I not
comments-
own that dog?
People in the comments are making. It does look like a rest. He's jumping off the top rope.
Yeah. Oh, totally. People's. This is my. I laugh so. I've watched this video 100 times. This is so funny. You ready for it?
Okay. Oh no.
Watch it. Okay. Wait for it.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh no.
He's on the bench.
Oh
He's
my
on
God!
the
He wasn't even playing.
Watch it again. You gotta wait for it. This
That's
kid.
good. That's
this
good.
Kid
I
is
was genuinely
amazing.
glued to it to see what was
No,
going on.
Watch. Bottom right of your. Bottom
Yo,
right
that's
of your
very. Oh, I
screen.
see. I saw it now. Yeah.
Watch.
That's very good.
Send that to colleges. Holy cow. All right, now this is just a really positive thing. A 999 call, I'm guessing, over
what
in the
is
UK
that?
is like 911.
Oh, is this in the?
This is
Oh.
this looks.
It is well because they're driving on the left.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
correct.
Oh, you can see license plates too. Okay.
And
Whoa.
these people are helping them clear out.
This
Look,
we're probably from the point of view of
that's a Good People Association. This is from the
an ambulance or something,
Yeah.
probably right. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you see the gloves.
Yeah. Boom.
Wow, that's
See,
cool.
If you hear an ambulance, move over to the side of the road and then
or
or help them clear the way.
specifically clear every cone out of the way.
I mean, how many times
That's
have you wanted to
fantastic.
get out of your van, Eric, and move cones because there's no road construction going on?
I'm gonna say this though. I have one comment.
Yeah.
I maybe would have driven over the cones.
If you were the ambulance guy?
Yeah, I don't know. What do we do? What do we possibly do?
They're just cones.
Yeah.
Hit them.
I would think an
It's very sweet,
ambulance
though.
would win in
Yeah.
that battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always say that about if anyone messes with me on the road in my giant van, I'm like, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, pal. You're more than welcome to try to go toe to toe with Mara, but
Have you ever just hit cruise control, like locked in your steering wheel?
closed my eyes and
the
prayed.
Open the side and just made holy water.
I wish I could open the door like a sliding door, like a FedEx truck or
Totally.
something.
Just pop out. Like,
No,
who's driving the car?
Less like a FedEx truck, more like an Amazon truck because of all the P-bombs.
Yeah. People. Been there too.
Topical.
Oh, we got a Streamlab, Mark
On
Riley.
Streamlab
Oh.
coming in
hot.
right before you go. Question for you that was
Oh.
asked by Popcorn to Cody by Christian the other day, or Cody asked the other day. So I'll ask the same to you. Who in the room do you text first, Josh, to babysit your daughter? Cody picked Christian, then Eric, and
Yeah.
no to Brian.
No, and just a
hold
flat
on.
out no to Brian. Yeah.
My wife is calling right now, so
Oh.
that she can answer too. Babe, we're still live on the show. A question has been posed. Who in the studio right now would you? And we can add Ken in this. Who would you text first to babysit our child? The Hawaiian Hunk, Mark Riley, Ken Knapsack, or Eric Striffler? You don't really know Eric Striffler, but he's the guy that lives in the van.
But I love kids,
But-
and I live in a van.
Wow.
Honestly, oh, this is a tough one. I don't know. I'm going to say, you might be surprised by this, but I think the Hawaiian Hunk.
Oh, the hands went up in the background.
Look at that. Yeah.
You know
probably
what?
A good move.
Yeah, he cooks, he cleans. He's a sweetheart of a guy.
I have 8 nieces
Here's
and
the thing.
nephews.
He's young. He has maybe a little more energy
Yeah.
for a baby.
Yeah.
And I know that he wouldn't want to like mess up. He seems like he'd want to like actually do a really good job. Not that the other guys wouldn't, but like I don't know. I feel like the older we get, the more kind of impatient and tired we get.
Mhm.
So with a newborn baby, you need a lot of energy.
Okay. The Hawaiian Hunk gets the call. Babe, I'll call you right after the show's
Beautiful.
over, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Well, shoot, I couldn't plead my case that I'd watch Justice League Gray Edition with Rosie for 4 hours.
That'll keep her entertained for sure.
Oh, it will.
Dad, I went to Uncle Mark's house and we had to watch some black and white movie that was like just okay.
And now I'm really excited for the Cyborg solo film coming soon to theaters.
2030.
It's weird. Yeah,
Daughter
Rosie
has the
just-
cutest voice I've ever heard.
I'm so excited for her to start talking, I guess. I mean, I don't know what she's going to sound like, what she's going to be like. I mean, we're only like a little under 2 months in. It's crazy.
When do they start talking usually?
Like a year, I think?
Oh, I have no idea. Is
They
that right?
say
Okay.
words.
All right.
She screamed the other day and sounded like she said mom, but clearly not.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, right.
It's got to be official.
Yeah, official. Like dada.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Ikaika?
So this is someone making art in Minecraft.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh
They're
god.
making holy
they're
water.
gonna They're gonna back up and it's gonna be insane. Ready? Or go in. What the hell?
Is it
Oh my
cat? It's
God.
cats in a Van Gogh.
It's a Cat's Starry Night.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here, I'll pause
Whoa.
it when it goes out.
Speaking
yeah,
of,
yeah.
Speaking of, yeah,
Oh, that's
Whoa.
crazy.
Whoa.
What
furry
the hell?
night. A furry
There
night?
you go. Damn it! I was trying to think of what it could
Yeah,
be. Dang
furry
it.
night. Yeah, there you
Very
go.
good.
And then there's your one more video he posted.
Oh yeah.
All
All right.
well,
So you guys remember the movie School of Rock?
Of course,
Yeah.
love it.
Love that movie. Okay. So the guy in the background who's the lead.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do
The
you
guy
know
that
this?
like he does like the funny dance.
Watch.
and
It
stuff.
shows it. Watch.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But this guy right here from School of Rock, Spider,
Yeah.
this guy is now he's now the district attorney of Tyler County.
No.
Texas.
He's the district attorney of Tyler County,
lying.
Texas.
But this
Yes.
guy right here from School
No
of
Spider.
way.
Spider, this guy is now
He's so good in that movie.
He's
now
great.
He's now the district
Oh my god, I can
attorney
see it. But he's got like a mustache. It looks
Yeah.
like maybe I can't tell.
like
It's
a
hard
little
to tell.
5 o'clock
Yeah,
shadow.
something
Same
going
hair. It's just a little shorter.
on.
Does that blow your mind?
That blows my mind. You know, when I
Totally.
wanted to quit acting, I looked into real estate.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this guy's like, nah,
Law school.
law school district
I would
attorney.
be a district
I'm sure
attorney.
we'd
of
probably
Tyler County,
be
Texas.
surprised / not surprised. Probably more actors than not.
Yeah.
Do exactly that. Like that you wouldn't think of that are like side characters in a movie
Yeah.
that you would never think of again. Maybe like I bet you like they more often than not they go into things
Chunk
like
from
that.
Goonies is an entertainment attorney.
Yep.
I called him
right?
out on it at a concert.
You what?
I saw him at a concert.
He's like,
like-
you let us all down.
How dare you! The truffle shovel was supposed to live on forever, and now you're skinny.
I only saw that for the first time last year.
What?
I never watched it growing up.
Did you
Yeah.
like it though?
Saw it at a drive-in. It was all right.
Okay.
It was okay. Definitely a little bit of like you have to see when you're younger.
Correct.
I think too. Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, I think it's definitely like, man, your suspension of belief when you're a kid is like, could I find One-Eyed Willie? And then as an adult, you're like,
I
so
am.
all they had to do was
one-eyed
go down the well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
I am one-eyed Willie.
Just give me that.
You either live long enough to what is it? You die a goonie or live long enough to see yourself become one-eyed Willie. There's a shirt.
That's the shirt. It's a long shirt, but it's
Well, it goes on the back. Yeah.
yeah. Goonies say never die, but if you stay alive long enough, you become an entertainment.
Goonies say
attorney.
never die.
Yeah.
Classic.
Unless you become an attorney, then you have to represent. Yeah. Slurpy Frap says I haven't seen School of Rock in so long. I remember liking it. It's a great movie.
Excellent movie. Yeah. Maybe watch
Let's
it again
rock.
soon.
Let's rock. Let's rock tonight. The secret handshakes.
Cause it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Did you see they got back together a few years ago?
Did they?
Well, it was like
The band.
him and
Yeah.
like Miranda Cosgrove, of course, and
Yeah.
and you know, so I don't know the other kids exactly, but like they all got back together and actually played the song with Jack Black live somewhere.
Come
It was
on.
awesome.
I saw Jack
look
Black
that
at the ArcLight. Is the ArcLight officially gone?
Hey, come on, man, too soon.
That's really sad.
Too soon.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
I imagine they'll get
mean,
bought up. I can't imagine
It would
that's
have
gonna
to.
Go away.
It's going to get bought by somebody, probably like an AMC or something. But
Yeah. The Dome, no way that's going.
no
away.
way.
Someone will buy that.
Somebody will buy
kidding me?
that.
Come on.
Spielberg will buy it. What's he
Honestly, I
doing?
wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Like, hey, if one of the Kardashians, they were the bill, just buy it. What are they doing?
They'll
Why
put up a
would
fundraiser for
what
it.
an
Yeah.
odd.
What? No, we were making fun of the Kylie the other day. 'Cause she was like, "My friend is in trouble and he needs to raise $15,000.
saw
Here's his
that.
GoFundMe. You give him the money."
Yeah, you made $15,000 in the time it took to record this Instagram
Correct.
story, sweetie.
Correct. How about one post pays for his whole life?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
School of Rock is 18 years old, by the way.
Ross Butler says, Eric, who's your favorite School of Rock character? This is an ongoing joke because people keep asking who your 13 Reasons Why favorite character is.
Do they keep asking that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Justin.
Oh, Justin.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, my favorite, the kid that plays the piano, the
Yeah, the sweet
I think
Asian
that's the
kid.
best. Yeah, yeah. I
Lawrence.
forget his name.
Lawrence.
There you go.
And
I
he-
gotta maybe go with him.
Lawrence is in Crazy Rich Asians.
Is that right?
He plays the brother of Aquafina.
So he didn't go into politics.
No.
I used to have a crush on the bassist.
Wait, that's really funny you say that because I was gonna say the bassist as a joke because my buddy did date the bassist very briefly.
No way.
Yes, that is really funny. I was gonna say something about that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's really
Okay.
funny that you mentioned that. I was gonna shy away from it, but now I have to say it. Yeah.
Eric Striffler, everybody. He's here. He's also here tomorrow
Yo,
for the
I'm so
Josh Brady
excited.
doubleheader.
That's
It's
right.
gonna get weird tomorrow.
And what time is ours? At-
Yours is at 4:30, but I come at 3:30 because we do a sing along live at 3:30 on Instagram.
do I need to bring? Do you have beer here? Or do I need to bring
Of course,
something
we got
in? Okay,
beers, we
great.
got bourbons, we got all that
Done.
kind of stuff.
I told
There's also,
Christian as well to come in a little early.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
have
of
a beer.
course.
Beautiful.
And we've got a 7-Eleven across the street, so if we want to buy stuff,
So you
it's
want to
right
go
there.
get trashed in the parking lot?
Of course.
Done.
That's the dream. Is start a live show from a 7-Eleven where we just get hammered on Twisted Teas. Okay.
Love a twisted
Thank
tea.
you, Eric, for coming in, buddy. I really
Oh, thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much for
Good
having me. Love to
man.
see you guys,
Love
of
to see
course.
you.
Yeah, it's always a blast. So awesome. Yes.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. GPACharity, Prince of the Islands, Hawaiian hunk, great hunkino. Thanks for being here, buddy. Crushed it as per usual. Old people, Internet for Old People today at 4:30 live with Ken Knapsack. Michael Beatrice is going to be here, and I believe, Michael Beatrice and
You trying to guess names of Pokemon right now?
no, it's his guests
Oh.
on it. I'm
Cyborg.
awful.
While
But
you-
they're going to be
Cyborg.
talking about the 40-year anniversary of MTV.
Chip.
So,
Chip
Chip
Dornell.
Dornell. Thank you.
There you go. Is he going to be here tomorrow? Am I going to see him tomorrow?
Ken? Oh yeah, Ken will be here.
He's going to be introducing the.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
great,
yeah. Ken's best. Thank you all for being here. Remember, every day, choose positivity. It's an active choice. Do it. It's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. We'll see you tomorrow.